Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another great day of Viper Baseball, where the Viper Henon are taking on. Give me just a second. No, that's not what I needed. Taking on the DC Titans Blue out of Owensboro, Kentucky. Vipers are going to be visitors this afternoon. We'll have another game after this one at 4 o'clock. Versus the Legends. This is the Kentucky USSSA Kentucky State Tournament where we're playing in pool play, game 1. Coming up to bat, our starting offensive lineup: number 24, Colt Wagner; number 7, Keegan Wall; number 22, Henry Houchin; number 27, Dawson Simpson; batting 5th, Reese Roby; batting 6th, Weston Seago; number 6, number 8, Cruz Hester; number 2, Jax Williams; number 25, Blake Pearson; number 15, Landon Pfeiffer rounds up the end of the lineup. Colt Wagner steps to the plate. Strike 1. Pitching for it's number 25 for the Titans. Down the line, it's a foul ball. Nope. One and two is the count. I'm sorry. Yeah, 1 and 2. Strike 3, swinging. Up the bat is Keegan Wall. Fouls it off. So this other team has not made their lineup for us very well. I don't have numbers. Hits the third baseman. Third baseman throws it to first. Out number 2. Henry Houchin up to bat. His first at bat. Top of the first. Inside. Ball 1. So we need to expect that the calls will be made from stripe to stripe in the batter's box as strikes, and probably at the knees and at the shoulders as well. Henry pops it up at his first at bat. Second baseman picks it up for the out. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Boys don't play very well in the afternoon when they first start. See, hopefully they can warm up a little bit. You have to excuse me just for a few minutes. I'm going to try to take care of this lineup. And we're beginning the bottom of the first. Our starting pitcher is going to be Weston Seago. Henry Houchin catching. Dawson Simpson playing first. Colt Wagner is second base. First pitch is strike one. Shortstop Keegan Wall. Reese Roby is third. Landon Pfeiffer is left. Center is Blake Pearson. 1-1 this count. Cruz Hester in right. Can't forget Reese Roby. That's high. 2-1's the count. 3-1. Just outside and high, ball four. Sends Eric Clark to first. Mason Fort Wendell up to bat, number 5. Foul tip. All right, so there's some confusions. The umps, it was a foul. Goodness gracious. So I guess he's going to get to keep second, even though it was a foul tip. We're already going to need the director here this morning or this afternoon. Wow. Goodness. All right, here we go. Finally figured it out. Counts 0-1. Attempted pick off. Runner going down second. Henry misses the ball, hits the umpire. And it was a strike. 0-2. Runner advances. It's a pickle. Got him out. Colt Wagner in. Hold on a second. Let me make sure because I had not made the lineup complete. Colt Wagner with the out. Outside. Puts it in play over to the right side. He slips at first. Holds him up. Gets a hit. Would have been extra bases, but he took a tumble at first. It must be really slick right there. Strike one. Swings at that one. Runner holds up at second. Pops that one high. It's going to be out of play. Oh and 2. One out. Runner. Henry throws it to second. Safe. I believe that may have been ball one. It had to be because he's not out. Brantley McBride bleeps the little hit to first. Got him out. Called him out. Can't call him safe again. Very small mover. Swings. Strike one. Swings at that. Strike two. Pops it up. Center field. Out number three. Coming out the bat, Dawson Simpson, followed by Reese Roby on deck. I'm going to assume Clayton Frizzle is pitching. Dawson takes the first hit, sends it to left, or to right, I'm sorry, for an out. It's a nice hit. Or just right to the right fielder. Reese Roby's up. Ball outside and low. That's outside completely. Ball two. Oh, he calls it a strike. Reese shot away from it. Down in the dirt. That's ball 4. Sends Reese Rowe to first. Time's called. It's inside. Safe at second. Reese Roby steals to second base. Ball 1. 1-0 is the count. Weston strikes out. Reese Roby steals the third. Up to bat, Cruz Hester. Down low in the dirt, ball 1. Reese is threatening to score. Attempted pickoff. Swings. Strike 1. Fouls it off. 1-2. That is a hit. Drops it into center field. Scores the RBI. Jax Williams with the hit to right. Hard ground ball to right field. Sends Cruz Hester to third. Blake Pearson is up to bat. Landon Pfeiffer is on deck. Attempted pickoff, no good. To third base. Another attempted pickoff. Everybody stays. Scores 1-0. Vipers in the lead. Ball one is the first pitch that Blake sees. 2 outs. It's top of the second. Another attempted pickoff. Wind is blowing from home to right directly. Fouls it back. It's going to be out of play. 1-1 is the count. Jax takes off to second. He's out. That ends the inning with the Vipers scoring 1 on 2 hits. DC Titan Blue coming up to bat is Kojo Strassner, number 99, followed by Jack Spencer and Jackson Vincent. You're watching the Houchin Sport Network. Weston Seago still in it for pitching. Dawson Simpson is still first. That's outside, ball 1. Ball 2. Three and 0. Three-one, battling back. Swings, brings it to a full count. Foul. Still 3-2. That's inside ball 4. Now batting Jack Spencer. Attempted pickoff, no good. And he just overshoots it just a little bit. Runner is at second. On 1. Strike 2. Ball's in the dirt. Number 99 advances to third on the wild pitch. No outs. Titans are threatening to score with the runner at third. 1-2's the count. Up high, 2-2. That's strike 3. Got him looking. That's 1 out. Still runner at third. Number 99, Kojo. Jackson Vincent for the Titans is up to bat. And he throws it down to third. Ball 1. Fouls it back. 1-1. Two ones a count. Henry's trying to get him for interference. That's outside. 3-1. Fouls it back, brings it a full count. That's up high, ball 4. Got him out at first. Two outs. Weston Seago with the second out to first. Runner at third. Strike one. It's inside. Strike two. Swing, strike three. Drop third strike. But still gets the out. That's the inning. DC Titans leave one stranded at third, keeping the Vipers in the lead 1-0. My volume's really high. Sorry about that. Coming up to bat, I believe Blake Pearson's coming up. Landon Pfeiffer. Blake did not finish his at bat. Last up. Blake Pearson, Landon Pfeiffer, Colt Wagner. You might see a Oh, that was very close. Called him out, but he sure as heck looked like he stepped on that base before the ball got in there. I think he was making up for a call that he screwed up the last time. That's one out. It was a good hit. Landon Pfeiffer at the bat. Ball one. Blake just ran that one out really good. Ooh. Strike. 1-1. That's a nice changeup. That's up high. 2-1. He puts it in play. It's going to head to the center field, or the second baseman for the out. Easton Henon's up to bat. Back to play after a couple weeks of absence due to an injury. He's back full force now. Oh, wow. I screwed up. That's outside, ball two. was high and inside. 3-0. It's got to be careful ducking like that. There's strike one. That's outside, down low. Ball 4. Sends East into first. And brings up Colt Wagner. Colt Wagner's 0 for 1. Heads up. Outside, ball 1. Had an erroneous ball come through the crowd. Nobody hollered heads up, and I couldn't react to it fast enough. Attempted pickoff. Foul tip. Makes it to second. I'm behind on the count. Puts it in play. Third baseman picks it up. And he moved out at first. Vipers leaving one on base. No hits, no errors. Vipers still in the lead, 1-0. Looks like Jax Williams moves to first. Weston is still pitching. Up to bat is number 1, Drake Gull. Time's called. Ball on the field. Ball 1 outside. Ball 2. Easton Henon's now playing left. Fouls it off. 1 and 2's the count. Evens it up. I'm a little off on my count here. Puts it in play. Oh, right back at Weston. We can't get the glove up in time for a hit. Puts Drake on first. Coming up to bat, Clayton Frizzle. Bunts it. Henry picks it up, throws it to first. Out number 1. Now we're in a pickle. Reese was there for the overthrow. One out. Eric Clark up to bat. 0-1. Fouls it back. Out of play. 0-2. Bunts that one back. It's going to drop in for a single and an RBI. It counts. And no matter how bad the swing was, it still got him on base and got the RBI. Now it's all tied up. Pops that one up, left field. Out number 2. Easton Henon picks that up. Can of corn. Eric Clark stays on first. Now batting number 44, Brantley McBride for the Titans. There's 2 outs, runners on first. He puts it in play. Hard hit. Can't quite reach. Just past the shortstop. Puts a runner on second in scoring position. And Brantley McBride on first. Number 9, King, Hunter King, is up to bat. He flew out to center at his last at bat. Wind has shifted and is now blowing straight from third to home. Ball 1. it shifts again. Now blowing out to right. Bounce down to third, and it's a force out. Out number 3. Keegan Wool's up to bat, followed by Henry Houchin and Dawson Simpson. I missed my opportunity for the sponsors. I'd like to thank our sponsors that help us out throughout the year. Joe Hill's Power Sports Equipment in Bardstown, Kentucky. Also would like to thank Ruoff Mortgage, Century Mortgage, Ware, Always Steam, Ernest Concrete, Go Green, Line Drive Photography, and Wagner Electric. All these sponsors are big help for us to get to Cooperstown this year and through the season. Also like to thank Sideline HD. Without them, none of this broadcast would not be possible. Keegan Wool is up to bat. He's 0 for 1. Fouls back. Ball 1. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Whew. Puts it in play. Grounder. Third baseman picks it up. Throws it to first. He's out. Henry Houchin's up to bat. 0 for 1. Flew out to the second baseman. Up the middle. Henry hits it hard up the middle. First pitch. Gets him on base. Courtesy runner coming in for Henry. It's going to be Weston Keegan Wool. Keegan Wool's coming in. Dawson Simpson now up to bat. He's 0 for 1. That's up high. Runner running to second. He's going to make it in time. Keegan steals to second. There's one out. Keegan's in scoring position. Dawson hits that hard to right field. Center fielder picks it up, throws it in, and it scores Weston. That's exactly where they need to go every single time. Dawson with the hit. Reese Roby up the bat. One out. Score's now 2-1. Attempted pickoff. That's outside. Two oh. Two one. That was a little low, right across the plate. He said he's got a big strike box today. Attempted pickoff back to first. Nope. 3-1. Looked nice earlier. That time he wasn't going for it. Foul ball. 3-2. Reese hits it to second baseman. Second baseman steps on second for the out, but Reese gets the hit. To pick off. Weston C goes back up to bat. He's 0 for 1. That's ball. Makes it. Ball's overthrown to the outfield. Center fielder picks it up. Reese steals to second, puts him in scoring position once again. Nice shot. Drops in front of the center fielder. He's coming home. Ball's coming home too. He's going to make it. Reese is going to steal the second. Gets him out. I'm sorry. Weston steals the second. Out number 3. So he gets the single. Advances the runner home. He was running to second and was tagged out. Vipers score another 2 in that inning. Run scores, yep, 3-1. Bottom of the 4th. And we have a pitching change. It's going to be number 15, Landon Pfeiffer. Up high, ball one. Kojo Strassner, number 99. He's 0 for 0. He's walked at his last at bat. Pops that one way high into the infield. Second baseman calls it. Out. Colt Wagner picks up the out. One out. Jack Spencer up to bat for the Titans, number 24. Strike one. Strike two. And 1-2 is the count now. Out number two. That was a 5-3 play. We're at the bottom of the fourth. It's up high, ball one. And outside. Had about an hour and 45-minute total. We've just played just over an hour in the dirt, in front of the plate, 2-0. Pops that one high to center field. And that just outside the infield. Colt Wagner picks it up for the out. Ends the inning 1-2-3 for the Vipers. Coming up to bat, Cruz Hester, Jax Williams, and Blake Pearson. You're watching the Houchin Sport Network, home of the Vipers Henon. First it was Jax with a single down the left field line. Then comes Blake Pearson with a double hard line drive to left field over the left fielder. All the way to the fence. Landon Pfeiffer's up to bat. He swings, strike one. One and one's the count. One and two. Fouls it off. Still battling. Swings, strike three. A little frustrated. That's all right. It happens. Easton Henon's up to bat. He's 0 for 0. He was walked at his last at bat. Easton puts it in play. It's going to be to the second baseman. That's out. Number 3. Colt Wagner's getting all the hits to him today. Out number 1. Drake Gold, number 1, is up to bat. Drake is 1 for 1 with the single at his last at bat. Wind's really picking up. Right back to the pitcher. Landon Pfeiffer throws it to first. Dawson Simpson is playing first now for the out. That's 2. Two outs. Trying to see who else is, what other changes have been made. It's ball 1. That was inside. Three, no. Ball 4. Sends Clayton Frizzle to first. Not sure exactly what they were trying there. Henry's having a little fun, I think. Ooh. Henry tries to pick him off at first. Strike 1. Another pickoff attempt. He's safe. Hold on a second. I'm way off. That's where I messed up. Sorry about that. On and one's a count. Two one. Henry's threatening to throw it to first. The first base runner is making it back in time. Eric Clark is 1 for 1, a walk and a single. He's got a 2-1 count. Pops it back out of play. Foul ball. Battles the ball. Fair ball. Throws it to first. Out number 3. Reese Roby grabs the out. Three one, still the score. They leave one on base. And Titans continue to pitch with number 25. I've got him as number 6. Coming up to bat, Colt Wagner. Keegan Wall, and then Henry Houchin. Colt's 0 for 2, looking for a hit. Outside. Called a really low ball, strike one. Swings at the changeup, makes it a hit single. Third baseman picked it up but couldn't throw it to first in time. Keegan Walls 0 for 2, looking for a hit. Colt Wagner takes his steps towards, makes it back in time. That's up high, ball one. Throws it to second. He stays there and is safe. Just about outslid the base. One and 0. Puts it in play. Foul ball. 1 and 1. Colt Wagner threatening to score on second. There are no outs. Puts it in play, back to the pitcher. Pitcher throws it to the shortstop. Shortstop overthrows it. Gets him on first. Colt to third. Intended pickoff. Henry Houchin up to bat. Henry's 1 for 2. That's high. Keegan Wall advances to second. On the stolen base. 1 and 0. Henry's free to hit the ball with runners at second and third. Fouls it off. One and one's a count, but the wind is really kicking it. Henry hits an Alpo Taco. It's gone. There it is. Oh, foul ball. Out of play. Two. Boy, he took the He took the change-up like a champ. Hit it to the second baseman, though, for the out, but he does get the RBI. Dawson Simpson 1 for 2 as well. Puts another one right to the second baseman. Second baseman throws it to first. He drops it. Gets him out, but he picks it up in time. Unfortunately, just one step. He gets the RBI. Scores 5-1. Reese Roby's up to bat. Nobody on base for him. 2 outs. Top of the 6th. He hits it right past the shortstop. Just left side of the second base for a hit. Weston Seago's up to bat. He's 1 for 1. Reese Roby heads to second and is safe. Ball 1. Outside. 2-0. Wind's picking back up. Nice opportunity for an Oppo Taco. Strike 1. Reese steals the third. Loose ball. Get up. He's tripping over the third baseman. Gets in there. An unearned run. Reese Roby makes it all the way from first to home on stolen bases and an error. 2-1, 2-2. 2-2 is the count. Hit by pitch. Weston makes it to first by a hit by pitch. Mom says every game. Cruz Hester up to bat. He's 1 for 2 as well. And we're having a coach visit. Giving some encouragement to number 25. He's pitched the entire game and has done really well. As well as can be expected. Got to give him kudos and props. Up to this point, he's held us off. 6-1. Ooh, attempted pickoff. It's close. Gets him out at first on the pickoff. Well, that's the third out. Weston Seago with the pickoff. Or getting picked off. Cruz Hester left on at home plate will come back and hit. This might be it, though. We're in an hour, according to me, we're probably close to the last 10 minutes or less of the ball game. I imagine if they don't score this inning, they may call it. May call time. I'm not official. My clock started a little late. Landon Pfeiffer still up pitching. I don't believe much has changed. Dawson Simpson's still at first. Reese Irby's still at third. Keegan Wall is shortstop. Colt Wagner is second. Puts it in play. Dawson can't get to it. It's a fair ball. He's going to get a double out of it. Right down the line. Weston Seago's playing left. Strike one. Puts it in play. It's down to the third base. Shortstop picks it up, bobbles it. Keegan Wall. Can't quite grab a hold of it. Puts runners on second and third, threatening to score. Surely this is going to be a stolen base. Fouls it off, out of play. Number 9, King, is up to bat. He's 0 for 2. Time was called. Steps off the base. Or steps off the plate. Attempted pickoff. There are no outs. Puts it in play. High fly ball to the outfield. It's going back to the fence. It's going to be a single with an RBI scored. Time's called. Going to have a coach mound visit. Runners on second and first with a run that scored, bringing the score 6-2. step away just for a second. Bases are loaded. Number 23, Jack Vincent up to bat. He's 0 for 1. Fouls the first pitch back. Puts it in play. Keegan steps on second. Can't make the first. One run scores. Another run scores. But he gets the out. Scores now 6-4. Runner on first. Attempted pickoff. He's 0 for 2. Number 25, Alex Kroger. Fouls it back. 0-1. Now the runs allowed are not helping the Vipers in their pool play. Strike. Henry throws it to first. Not quite. Oh and 2. Clouds has set in. Puts it in play. Over Landon. Out. Keegan Wall picks it up. And that's the game. Vipers win 6-4, not before. Titans scored 3 in the last inning. 11 hits, 2 errors, 6 runs. Vipers win. Titans had 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error, leaving 6 on base at each at bat. That's going to do it for this game. We're going to come back here at 4 o'clock, which is probably actually earlier than 4. We got about 20 minutes before the next game starts. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here.